Hello, friends. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Michaela and I make diamond painting videos here on this channel. And today I have another installment of my diamond painting community chat series. If you are new here, I basically find fun people in the community and we chat about whatever it is they do in the diamond painting community. And today I have the lovely Jade from Jaded Gem Shop. Hi, Jade. Thanks for joining me.
Hi, of course.
Tell us a little bit more about your small shop.
As most people, I started diamond painting in 2020. I actually didn't start diamond painting until December 2020. Specifically on Christmas, I got my first diamond painting as a gift. Immediately was hooked, finished that in 3 days with a single placer, and it was horrible acrylic drills, horrible quality, but it was fun, and I was hooked. Immediately bought several others. My husband bought me like five. I was obsessed. And I just started diamond painting more and more. And then come September of 2021, I was like, I hate that I can't find the quality of drills I like.
Mm,
Like at the time, I wanted to try all these different shops, and the only shop that was carrying resin drills that was good quality was Diamond Art Club. And I was like, I want to work on things that are not like their style, if that makes sense. Like
yeah.
they have a very specific catalog, and it was just like, there's cute stuff, but not all of it was my vibe. And I was like, I want something different. So at first I was like, well, I'll just buy like the art I like from other shops, and then I'll find a supplier who makes good quality resin drills that I like, and I'll sell those too, because I'm sure other people want that same quality. And then I got 250 grams of each color drill, started from there, started getting orders, started selling cross stitch conversion stuff, and it was kind of like it just picked up and took off. And then I believe in May or June of 2022 is when I started selling diamond painting kits. Um, and I just started getting more and more artists, and it's grown quite a bit.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. That's super cool. It sounds like you diamond paint, and I think you kind of told us a little bit about your diamond painting backstory, but if there's anything more you want to add to that, I would love to know. I don't know if there was any more to that.
Well, yeah, I have diagnosed severe anxiety, I have OCD, and I have ADHD. So all of those things greatly benefit from something tedious and like focused and everything like diamond painting. So I still diamond paint often. I'll go through bouts where like I don't diamond paint much for a few months just because I get really busy. So I'll like diamond paint like, I don't know, 2 sections in a month.
Mm.
But then I'll like jam out a 60 by 60 in like 4 days, and I'm like, yeah. And then my tastes like always change in diamond painting, so it's kind of just all over the place. But yes, I very much so diamond paint still all the time.
That's awesome. I guess you also kind of talked about this a little bit, but what inspired you to open up your own shop?
So yeah, it was just the lack of quality and the lack of art I wanted available in diamond paintings everywhere. Cause like, and this is no shade, no shade to anybody in the community. Everyone has beautiful art taste, but I noticed a lot of like the good quality kits were more focused towards like middle aged and like older groups and stuff. So like it was really cute stuff, but like I don't want to do a million like landscapes and like
Yeah.
I'm just like those like live laugh love type things. They're not my vibe. They're beautiful, just not my vibe. And I wanted some things that were different and edgy, some things that were like really delicate and beautiful, and those things weren't really available. So when I started making diamond paintings, first artist I reached out to was Dolittle. I had gotten customs made from her art, and so she was on board. And then yeah, I just kept contacting artists that I really enjoyed, and it seems like other people really enjoy the same art and everything that I do.
That's so cool. I love honestly that like each like shop has something different to offer because
Yeah,
like you said, like everyone really does have different tastes and it's cool that you
exactly,
can find whatever, like wherever.
exactly.
I also know that you do have a YouTube channel. What inspired
I
you to
do.
start that?
So I've always been a fan of YouTube. I had a YouTube channel when I was in high school. I was doing like scene kid videos, showing how I curled my hair, like just talking, vlogging, whatever. Ditched that channel. Then when I was in college, I went back to YouTube and I was doing sewing videos because I'm a very crafty person, multi-craft tool, do all kinds of things. So I was a seamstress. I still am a seamstress. I'm taking a hiatus. Um, but so I was making videos on that, and as an ADHD person does, they hyper focus on different things and get stuck on stupid for like a year plus on something. Then I found out I had curly hair, did a bunch of curly hair videos, how to do curly hair, how to manage your natural curly hair and stuff like that. And then when I got into diamond painting, I was like, I love this. I want to share this with everyone. So then I started making diamond painting videos.
Oh, that's so cool. That's awesome. Is it like a universal experience that we all had a YouTube channel when we were younger and then ditched it and then somehow
Yeah,
managed to get back?
it's like a millennial, older Gen Z like capstone. It just has to happen.
But
It's a
also,
canon
the
event.
same thing. I had like a makeup channel that had like 10 subscribers, but I like was at it for like a solid amount of time too. And then I was like, nope, never mind. I think I was like a sophomore in high school. That's crazy. Like
Yeah,
universal.
I searched back on my first YouTube channel. I'm like, oh, I was so cringe at 15 years old.
We thought we were the best.
No, I knew I was cringe then too.
Oh, I had a delusional state of not thinking anything. What is your number one unicorn kit?
So I'm assuming since I have my own shop, we're not counting for mine because like nothing in my shop is a unicorn. I can get anything whenever I want. So from different shops, any Margaret Morales, um, and then most Muni kits that end up being chosen to be made in round, I'm like, oh, if they were square, those are unicorns. If she ever decides to produce them in squares, that's a unicorn.
That's hilarious. I'm kind of skipping a little bit in our list, but so it sounds like you're a square person over a round person.
Yes. Listen, I make good quality rounds. I make sure that the quality is good. I literally tried one, I don't know, 2, 3 months ago. I was like, maybe it's just like I'm in my head about it. They're probably great. And like, I was just like dealing with bad quality. Nope, still hate them. Hate them to my core. I finished like a 2 inch like section and made my friend slash employee finish it. I was like, absolutely not. I cannot do this.
That's so funny. That's so funny. I also don't really love rounds. Like I don't hate them, but I also like definitely prefer squares. They're just better.
Oh, I have a visceral hatred for rounds.
Sounds like it.
It's personal.
That's so funny. Is there a kit that's in your stash that you're most looking forward to working on?
you know, well, my whip, I was really, really excited to work on. Um, so I just started like hand charting a lot of diamond paintings by myself. Like I actually
That's
do
awesome.
the software and everything. So pretty much every time I do one, even if it's an image that I'm not super excited about, by the time I finish the hand render, I'm like, damn, this is so good. I need to do this. So my current one that I'm working on is probably like the one I'm most excited about and the most I've been excited about something, which is Mari 945 Moonlight Ride.
Ooh.
She just has this beautiful green dress, flowing hair, like the whole moon is glimmer, and it's just
That's
love
awesome.
it.
It's so fun to chart the specials, I would assume, right?
Oh, that's my favorite thing because I've always loved blinging up my own kits. Like, before, like you could really like get crystals and everything like already charted in. Most shops were only doing ABs, even Diamond Art Club. Um, and I would buy like these special drills and like enhance them. I did this like there's this cow getting abducted by a UFO. The whole UFO is crystals, and then some of the light beams are crystals, and like oh, I love doing that. So that's my favorite part of hand charting kits is like deciding where the bling should be.
That's awesome. That sounds yeah, I suck at that, but I always commend everybody that is good at it because not me. But that's so cool.
See, but that's why you like just go to shops that like they chart in like a lot.
Exactly. I know that you sell seasonal mystery kits for the Crafters Den Discord. Can you tell us a
Yes.
little more about that?
So me and Sophie, we were talking, and she was like, "Hey, so I'd really love to like have something that's Discord specific. Like, I love our Discord and I want to like do something to participate in that. Would you be interested in something like that? I'm like, yeah, like what are your ideas? I'm pretty sure she came up with the idea. Like, what do you think of a mystery? She sent me a couple images that I had in my shop, or like images from artists that I have in my shop, and was like, do you think we could do a mystery with this? And I was like, I love that idea. The first one was not hand charted, but it was still super fun. It was an easy kit. The second one was like a cute summary kit. That's the first hand charted one we did. And we just figured it's easier because mysteries, especially if it's confetti, it's going to take forever. So, like, definitely all the Discord mysteries are going to be hand charted now, just because it's funner to do mysteries when it's easy to do them, if that makes sense.
That's fair.
Yeah. So yeah, now we just like every season we're like, okay, what about this image from this artist? Oh, what do you think about this? And we want to do stuff that's going to be exciting and people are going to like.
That's awesome. If you guys are not aware, there's a Discord that Sophie started, and I will definitely leave that link down below. I love seeing new people join, and it's a very fun community and very welcoming.
Very welcoming. Like, you can vent there, you can laugh there, you can do everything there.
Very, very fun. And I guess the last diamond painting related question is, what is the biggest diamond painting project you have ever worked on, whether that be size, number of colors, whatever you just define as biggest?
My largest one is an 80 by 100.
Oof.
It was an old Masters. Oof. Terrible quality custom from Mary's Diamonds. Mary's Diamonds is closed now, but it was like square acrylic drills, terrible gapping. It was only 34 colors, which is not enough for an old Masters. It's hung up upstairs because I worked on that boy for a year and a half. You bet I'm gonna have it up. But I did end up getting a custom remade from my shop. That one, it's gonna be a while.
That's so funny. You're like, I worked hard on this. It's going up. It's staying up forever.
I'm probably gonna give it to my mom once I finish the one from my shop.
That's so funny. I guess just moving into like random questions. I know we're nearing Halloween. What was your favorite Halloween costume that you've ever worn?
Well, in case it's not obvious, I dye my hair ginger. This is not my natural hair color. My natural hair color, pitch black. Not even like a little brown, pitch black. So growing up, all my teachers, everyone called me Snow White. So I won so many costume contests being Snow White. I still have my costume from when I was 8, and I wore it again when I was like 13, and I wore it again when I was 21, and I can still fit it because I am a tiny person.
Oh, that's so funny. I'm always interested by this question because I just love hearing like childhood, just like what were you ever dressing up as for Halloween? It's always so interesting.
Yeah, and it was a handmade costume by my mom. It had like this expensive corset that she found at a thrift store, like a satin skirt that she tore off of a thrift store, prom dress, handed the puff sleeves, the cape, everything. And at the same time, yeah, my sister was the evil queen, and my brother was the magic mirror on the wall. So my brother's holding this frame, and it was so good. It was so good. We won so many contests with that.
That is iconic. That's really, really
iconic. My mom, icon.
I love it. What is your favorite Halloween candy?
My favorite Halloween candy. For sure. What was that? Shut up. My husband's judging me right now. I have a lot of candy in my house. I am a chocolate addict. Do not pick it up. He's freaking it over here. You're such a brat. I'm being called out right now.
Iconic. No, stop. That's great. I get it. I really do get it.
It's candy salad. Okay, you didn't have to bring the second jar.
Candy salad. You gotta have one for the sour, one for the chocolate.
Exactly. You're so rude. So I love chocolate in general, but as I've gotten older, I'm much more of a dark chocolate person. But when I was a kid, it was always Reese's cups. Ooh. Now they give me heartburn. I can't eat them.
Dang. I love the candy jars. Those are great. Those are so great.
You really had to do that.
What is your go-to order at a coffee shop during the fall time?
So, I put my fellow Gen Z millennials to shame. I don't drink coffee. I don't I don't go to Starbucks. I don't go to Dutch Bros. I don't do McDonald's coffee. I just don't do any of those. But I do have a very specific drink that all of my friends make fun of me for. So I figured I could tell you that instead.
Okay.
So specifically, I am a fan of Dr. Pepper.
Okay.
But I've gotten specific like food aversions and like sensitivities as I've gotten older. Um, I'm sensitive to some of the flavorings in Dr. Pepper. Refuse to stop drinking it. So instead, I get Perrier.
Okay.
And I take a sip off the top and then fill the rest of it with Dr. Pepper.
Huh. Interesting.
It's very specific ratios. Otherwise, I'll get a headache.
Oh
no. And my friends are like, "What is that concoction?" I'm like, "It's perfect. I literally drink 5 or 6 a day. It's a problem, and it's so random. Like I literally, like my family's like, "Oh, you're bringing your own drink. We already know."
That's so funny, and I love it.
Yeah, I'm such a specific person. I mean, if you can't tell, I was like, I don't like the style of these drills or the style of these canvases. I'm just gonna start my own shop. It wasn't even about the money. It was I wanted it.
You should start selling that drink in your shop too. Just
Dr. Perrier.
there you
That's
go.
What it'll be called.
Gotta copyright it or whatever the term is to make sure no one takes it. Are you a painting or carving pumpkins person? If either.
I've never painted a pumpkin.
I have.
I feel like if you're getting a pumpkin, you gotta carve into it, right?
I had to as a child. My parents did not let me carve it.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I loved like those tiny little jigsaw things. One time I tried to do a really specific like carving and stuff, and it was way too intricate. It started falling apart. It was a mess. But I did do wood shop in high school, and we made wooden pumpkins, and I carved it Happy Halloween on one side and did like spiders like coming down on the other side, and I got a phenomenal grade for it because it came out amazing. And it was very detailed.
That's awesome. Do you have any other crafty hobbies or not crafty hobbies, just other hobbies?
So I do make art, but a lot of people don't know the genre of art. It's a mixed media type of thing. So it's kind of like a digital collage, and then I paint over it in Photoshop. It's called photo bashing if anyone wants to look it up. But I do have some of my art in my shop, and it's made photo bashing. That's why, like, some people, they're like, oh, well, is it AI? Because they all look like different style. Like, it's photo bashing. It's a whole thing. I promise you I don't do that. We don't accept AI in my shop. Like, it's not. And I have to explain it's a digital collage. I paint over it. That's why they're all a little bit different. But, like, they're all still in a similar style, if that makes sense.
That's super cool. I've never heard of that before. I'll have to check that out. That's really cool. What is your go-to guilty pleasure TV show at the moment?
So I don't do TV shows, but I have guilty pleasure books,
iconic
TikToks, and YouTube channels. So I figure those are good substitute answers. On TikTok, I like watching Jelly Bean Sweets. She's a mukbanger.
Yes, I do know.
I don't know why. I'm just like, ooh, I want those burritos. Like, she makes them look so good. I'm sure they're disgusting, but like, I want them so bad.
That's so funny.
For YouTube, now this is a whole rabbit hole. So if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. But there's a girl, Amberlynn Reed, and there's this thing called the Girl World, and it just. I've been sucked into it since 2017, and I have not left.
I love the world. I also watch Amberlynn Reed, in case anyone is wondering.
Oh my god! Yes! And then for books, I'm currently reading. Oh my god, the writing is so bad. It's definitely like a 5th grader wrote it, but like it's definitely like a 30-year-old woman who wrote it, and it's so bad. Like the verbiage, like vocabulary is so bad. The story premise is so good, though. It's like the thing is when it's written worse than Twilight, you know it's bad. but it's so good. It's called Fantasyland,
Huh.
and there's 5 books, and it's like these girls who fall into an alternate universe where all of a sudden they're a princess. It's so bad, but so good.
Is it like a real like published book or is it like a Wattpad thing?
Published, like they have like
Huh.
I found them on Audible.
Interesting.
They're so bad.
I'll have to check that
The
out.
amount of time she says that's so cool and wow, that is totally awesome. Not a joke, verbatim, word for word.
Oh, that's so funny, man. I need to start asking like everybody this question because these are just such funny answers, and I love this. I feel like everyone's got their something that they like.
Everybody has for something.
What is the first concert you ever went to?
So the first concert I actually went to was barely a year ago, or yeah, just a little bit over a year ago. I went to the Eras Tour concert with Diamonds and Washi.
You went with Katie?
Yes.
I did not realize you guys went together.
Yeah, well, because I don't know why we didn't talk about it, but yeah, me and Katie went. It was so fun. Definitely would go again. I've never like been interested in concerts, going to concerts or anything like that. And then Katie was like, "I know you like Taylor Swift. Like listen, last minute, like my husband canceled on me. Like, would you be okay with coming? Because we live very close. We're only like 45 minutes away from each other. I'm like, I'm down. Let's go. So fun. Great experience.
That's awesome. I'm actually going to Indie Night 1 in 2 weeks.
Oh, you're gonna love it.
I'm really, really, really excited.
I don't think I could go to another concert if they don't put that much effort into it.
Oh yeah, it's a whole thing.
It's a whole thing.
Yeah. I'm also really jealous that you got Long Live, but it's fine because I'm getting the Tortured Poets department, but I'm so sad that I'm not getting it.
See, I'm like, there was a couple songs I could definitely do without from the concert that I went to that I would like trade for a couple of the Tortured Poets department songs, but like at least you have the movie.
So true.
Like I can't watch the Tortured Poets movie part.
They better add that in, honestly.
They better, but they better not remove the other stuff either.
That would be
it's all necessary.
Yeah. I'm still mad that they removed some of the stuff they did remove. Like I'm pretty sure like "'Tis the Damn Season" like should have been in there. Nobody No.
I was so upset that there was not a bigger section of the debut album.
Oh
like
yeah.
that Teardrops on My Guitar, iconic. I don't care that it's like hokey and like a big fake accent. I need Teardrops on My Guitar or our song. Although I do believe she sang our song as the surprise song at our concert.
Oh, so you might have ended up with one of the shows she was recording.
We were the day before or the day after the movie.
Okay. That's so cool. That's awesome. I guess I did not realize. What era did you dress up as?
I was folklore or folklore. No, Evermore. I always get those two mixed up because they're kind of like sister albums.
Yeah.
But she has, I think it's folklore because she wears this big orange flowy dress in some of the shows.
Yeah.
It was like similar to that.
That's awesome. I love it.
And Katie was Lovers.
Yeah. She was asking me what I was gonna do, and then I asked her what she did, and she sent a picture in the Discord.
Yes.
So it was awesome. That's so cool. I love it. I guess to end off, one more question. If you could give one piece of advice to someone looking to open their own small shop, what would it be?
Do it because it's something you love, not because you want to make money. Because it's not an easy thing. It's not a sure thing. So much luck goes into it. So much in timing goes into it. I got really lucky. I got in at a great time. I started with great quality. And I came in with good artists. Like it's not as easy as you think. There's so many shops who have emailed me, DM'd me, and like asked me to help them start. And usually I say, are you sure you want to do this? Because it's not as easy as you think. It's not fast cash. Sales are not guaranteed. And a lot of people think like, oh, people are opening shops left and right. I can do that. I can talk to a supplier in China. It is not that easy. So I'd say just do it because it's something fun that you want to do, not just, oh, I want to make easy money, because it's not easy money.
Yeah. No, that's fair, and that's great advice. And Jade, thank you so much for joining me. This was a ton of fun.
Of course, I'm so happy to be here. Thank you for reaching out to me and asking.
Of course, I will leave obviously the Jade's website link down below, all her socials link down below, and yeah, I think that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button down below if you're not already, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.